There's an absolutely brilliant new British film coming to your screens early next year. It'll be shown nationwide in every possible cinema complex, individual cinemas and other related mediums. The name of this extraordinary cinematic experience and venture is Colin Canute. It tells the story of a recently retired Eastbourne-based dentist who is going through a very serious early 60s age crisis, but finds that miraculously, from the comfort of an armchair taken from the front room of his ordinary semi-detached house and placed on the beach at Eastbourne, he can make the waves go back, just like the legendary ancient King Canute was supposed to be able to do. The film features an all-star cast, including Timothy Spall in the title role, Bill Nighy, Hugh Bonneville, Clive Owen, Helen Mirren, Paddy Considine, Michael Caine, Sean Bean, Colin Firth, and many, many more. In other words, anyone that is anyone is in this film. My whole lot's falling apart. My wife's an alcoholic and enjoys constantly eating those round tarts, the bright jelly ones with red, green, yellow and blue surfaces and middles. My youngest daughter is a drug addict and a punk rocker. My older daughter has turned into a giraffe and is now cavorting and galloping around the vast savanna plains of West Africa. And my only son is a recognised and respected serial killer. David Tennant, in a career and highly epoch-making performance, plays Colin psychiatrist Miss Williamson. You are absolutely marvellous, Colin. From the comfort of your armchair, you could not only make the waves go back in Eastbourne, but certainly other Sussex seaside locations. In fact, you will very soon be able to perform your incredible feats throughout the whole of the British Isles. Then, Colin, you will no doubt tackle Europe, maybe starting off in France with places like Brest, Marseille and Le Havre. Further ambitions might include Scandinavia, seaports such as Stavanger, Tromsø, Malmo, etc. In other words, Colin, the world is your oyster, Colin.
The world is your oyster, Colin.
The British press have gone out of their way to praise Colin Canute. The Daily Express called it the best British film in over 30 years. The Times on Sunday commented that it made certain Alfred Hitchcock films look like something out of the Rise of the Foot Soldier franchise.
The Foot Soldier franchise. The Rise of the Foot Soldier franchise.
The Sun film critic was even more specific in his praise, actually naming the Hitchcock films in comparison. And in addition, he said King Canute, gritty social realism, made British new wave films of the late 50s and early 60s, such as Room at the Top and Saturday Night, Sunday Morning, look like vicarage tea parties.
Vicarage tea parties. Vicarage tea parties.
As far as forthcoming BAFTAs and Oscar nominations are concerned, the Daily Telegraph suggested that 300 BAFTAs should be awarded. That's virtually one each to all of the production staff, actors, including script, continuity and editing. In its praise, the Evening Standard went completely over the top. The actual film itself, and this is a rather abstract concept to grasp, the film itself, let alone the actors and all the production people, deserves 10,000 Oscars individually for every 10 minutes of the film's running time. And Colin Canute runs for roughly 90 minutes. So that's 90,000 Oscars just for the film itself.
90,000.
And of course, special mention needs to be given to Miriam Margolyes. She plays Mad Jenny of the Dunes, an alcoholic, down and out, and tramp,
Mad Jenny,
white witch and astrologer, and a sometime friend of Colin's wife. In a drunken stupor on the Eastbourne sand dunes, swigging constantly from a large bottle of Polish vodka. She is the first person to
Polish vodka
clandestinely witness Colin's amazing and unique talent. Colin! You can make the waves go back. You are Mark Colin, never seen it before. From my position on the dunes, you can make the waves go back. Colin, you are truly marvellous.
Colin, you're making the waves go back. Colin, you're making the waves go back. Colin.
Several publications have even gone as far as to say that deliberately not watching Colin Canute be made a criminal offence.
Criminal offence.
In fact, the Listener magazine suggested that people not watching Colin Canute should be given a semi-automatic pistol and forced to shoot themselves in the liver, kidneys, pancreas, intestines, or other vital organs.
Pancreas, liver.
Then the I newspaper put its oar in. They said that those people deliberately avoiding watching Colin Canute should be sent to 15 years or more in a maximum security prison. And worst of all, surprisingly, the New Statesman thought those not watching, deliberately avoiding watching this marvellous film, Colin Canute, should be lined up against a brick wall and slaughtered by a group of un-PC and unwoke farmers, landowners, and or gamekeepers.
Farmers and or gamekeepers wielding double-barreled shotguns. Farmers and or gamekeepers wielding double-barreled shotguns.
The name once more so you don't forget it. It's called Colin Canute. It'll be out next January or February. You simply cannot afford not to see this film.
Thank you. Thanks very much.